I'm really excited to get to welcome you all to the first session of first year program summer. My name is Catherine Kabansik, and I am the assistant director for the Scripps Leadership and Career Development team here, and in charge of this committee here too. So I'm just really excited to be the first one to get to welcome you to this session. So as a reminder, if you have any issues with any tech or anything, you all have seen an email come from me. So you have my contact information. Just let me know. We don't expect everything to be working perfectly, but we'll get you all on the same page here. So like I said, if you all could please make sure that your cameras are turned on, that will help us just get to know each other a little bit better, get the student athletes to know you, and then our staff as well. And we also ask too, if you're able to, there's a button in the top right hand corner, there's 3 little dots on it. You can rename yourself so that your sport is part of your name. That would help us all just to understand who you are too. So again, thank you so much for being here. We have a ton of exciting things coming up today, but one of the first people who really did want to be able to welcome you into your time as being a Buff here is our athletic director, Rick George. He is one of the most committed athletic directors. He will be at almost any game, any match, any celebration, anything that you have going on here. His door truly is always open. And he wanted to give you his excitement of you joining our team first. So Rick, I'm going to throw it over to you for a little bit.
Great. Thanks, Catherine, and welcome everybody. Great to see you all, and welcome to our first year program. Really appreciate you being on this call. And the goal of our first year program summer sessions is really to build a community with your peers outside of your team and learn about all the resources we have to support you, not only in our athletic department, but on the campus and in our community. I can tell you that everyone in our department wants you to succeed as a student and an athlete. I think both are incredibly important. And you'll learn about the different opportunities that you have and activities that will help your personal development outside of your sport. I encourage all of you to engage in each session, connect with the other student athletes and staff, and take care of the incredible opportunities that we have. Let me tell you what you're missing today if you're not on campus. Steak, mahi-mahi, chicken, corn on the cob, pasta bar. Sorry, I had to brag because our lunch today is off the charts, but please take advantage of all the opportunities that we have here at CU. Our goal is to set you up for the next 40 years of your life, and that kind of starts today. And so I'm on the 5th floor. Come up anytime. I have the best coffee. I always have water. Love to get to know all of you once you get on campus. I do look forward to meeting you in person. And when you do come on campus and you see this face of mine, please introduce yourself and say hello, and that'll be a start for us to getting to know each other. So good luck this summer. This is a really important program that'll help answer your questions and talk about all the opportunities that are in front of you. But have a great day. Happy 4th to all of you, and go Buffs.
Thank you so much, Rick. He truly is like a huge advocate for you. He, along with every single other staff member who I'm going to show on this screen right now, is someone who is going to fight and help for you to to really grow into your greatness. And so I think that's one of the most important things, is for you all to take advantage of every single opportunity that's available to you. All right. So every single one of these names that are listed on here is someone who is going to help you. You might see them once a week, every single day, one time a semester, but no matter what, there is an entire group of people. There's 300 people that work in this department that are solely here to help you be really successful. So just think about that every single time that you get to put your CU, sorry, you guys, put the CU logo on your chest. Right, Philip? Just kidding. Every time you get to put that CU logo on your chest, you should be really proud, and you're making every single one of us proud too. So as we get going, I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about what we have coming up with our first year program, why you are even here, what the layout is. This entire program has really been created so that you can have your feet on the ground as you transition into your time here at CU. So every single one of you has come from a totally different background with many different resources. And so we just want to be here to help you to be great. And like I said, that phrase, growing into your greatness here at CU. So this summer, we will have 5 sessions that will help you to really focus on some of these topics that we have identified that are really important for some of our student athletes. So today we're just introducing you to all of our Buff community that's available to you here, as well as you getting to meet some of your other student athletes. We'll go over effective communication, time management, and how to balance everything in your life, your identity through your sport, and all of those unique things that you get to deal with because you are a student athlete at a Division I institution. And then just how to be a good teammate, making good decisions, things like that. During the fall and the winter, or fall and the spring semester, we will also have 2 more sessions each, and those will really be focused on, okay, you're here, every single one of you is on campus, you're all doing the same thing now. So what does this whole landscape look for you? Where are you going to live next year? Who are you as a person, and thinking about what your values are, and then also just getting to celebrate your entire year that you've been here. So there's a lot of wonderful things that we're going to accomplish all together. So with that, all of these sessions, the 5 sessions during the summer, as well as the 4 sessions during the academic year, they are mandatory. So we'll be really excited to get to see you at all of them. If you, for some reason, have something that has come up during these summer sessions, or anytime you have a conflict, really, just let us know. We want to help work with you and provide the things that you may have missed too. So just let us know. We're here to help. So just want to go over a couple of different expectations for you as we are on this wonderful land of Zoom again. I know we all have recently been on Zoom a lot, and so just wanted to give some quick reminders about how you should be acting on Zoom and the etiquette that we kind of suggest that you follow if you're going to be on one of our Zoom calls here. So really, we want you to put your best foot forward in every single one of your aspects that you're going to get to experience. And you are representing every single one of the 300 people who works really hard in this department too. So we want you to think about how you're creating your legacy, what story you're creating here, and really how you are showing up for yourself in not only this part of the community, but the entire larger community at CU in Boulder. So etiquette on our Zoom, we ask each of you, as I've already asked today, have your camera on. Please make sure that we have your name, your sport on there so we can get to know each other. As Rick said, really getting to understand who our community is something that's extremely important to us. If you are in a same room with someone else and you're sharing a computer, please make sure you all are on your own individual computer, have headphones in if you're sharing the room with someone else, just because that makes it a little bit easier to hear and get to go into our breakout rooms eventually too. We're going to call on you just to make sure that you're paying attention. So please be ready for that. And we know that there's going to be a lot of really great information that is new, that is coming to you. So just pay attention. If you have a question, that is why we're here. So just ask us the question. We're all very open to being able to help you. We will sometimes have different guests from people who do not necessarily work with you one-on-one most of the time, but so just make sure that you're respectful of them too. And so attendance, like I said, all of these sessions are mandatory. Please communicate if you can't come, and just get in touch with me. Again, you all have my contact information, so this shouldn't be too challenging to do. You can also get in touch with your cohort leader, who you will be hearing from here shortly. Okay, we've already heard from Rick because he was so prompt. So now one of the great things that we're going to get to do is we're going to dive into all of the resources that you will immediately be able to see here in the athletic department. So I'm going to pass on the speaking torch to our friend, Dr. Teresa Hernandez, and she's going to talk a little bit about her department as well as everyone else is going to introduce theirs too.
It's so nice to see everyone, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in person. So I am the director of the Crawford Family Whole Student Athlete. And what you'll notice from the Venn diagram is that you're going to hear today about physical support systems that are in the department, academic support systems, career support systems, psychological health, as well as the environment of inclusion, belonging, diversity, and equity. And all of those could be treated as individual units that don't interact much. But what CU Boulder does differently from any other place in the country is that these all work together to your benefit. There's interaction, there's dynamic collaboration where physical, those in strength and conditioning care about how your psychological health is. Everyone wants to make sure that you're thinking about your future in addition to what's going on right in front of you. Academics is supportive and also cares about psychological health and that you're getting on the career trajectory that you want. And so my job, which is one of the best jobs in the world, is that I get to help do all this and help with coordination, help with where the data live, if we're collecting data or working with data, and all of that so that we can have real-time, personalized for you and your team, evidence-based responses to what you need. And I can't emphasize enough that this is unparalleled and it's integrated care and services that are all centered around you. You're the buffalo in the middle of that big circle. And I look forward to meeting you. I'm on the 5th floor also, 520J. Please feel free to drop by, and my door's always open. If it's not, then I usually have a little sign that says I'm doing something else. But and particularly, I'm also a professor in psychology and neuroscience. So if that's your major or you want to talk about additional school type things, getting research experience in a lab, that's something else I can help with. So I'm here and looking forward to helping you on your life course trajectory while you're here. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lauren Unrein. I oversee our Scripps Leadership and Career Development Program, which is part or oversees first-year program. So this is our team. We have Catherine, who you all have met, and then Dave, who you'll meet as well later on in this program. Really, the goal of Scripps is to help you all from day one freshman year through this program to whenever your time in sport comes to an end, making sure that you're feeling set up for life after CU. So the three of us work with different teams. You can see that information listed under our picture. You'll get to meet us again in the cohorts, and our phone numbers are on there. And then a little bit more about what we do for our program. So we have career support. We do individualized career coaching. So all of you will meet with your assigned sport liaison once a semester, every semester. We'll go over everything from this is our face and name. You can say hello when you see us, to helping you find internships, jobs, participating in all of our events, and making sure again that you're set up for success in life after sports. And we also do leadership development, so first year program, and then we have a bookend transition program when you're a senior to help you with that transition. And then we do programs and opportunities throughout your time here at CU. So we look forward to meeting with you. I'll flip it over to Abby.
Hi, my name is Abby. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for Name, Image, and Likeness. I imagine you all know what that means and what that entails, but here at CU, we have a lot of different resources for what you can do and how you can get involved if NIL is the thing for you. I can't change the screen, Catherine, can you? I work with Sadie Baker, who I think some of you have met as well. So like I said, NIL looks like a lot of different things here at CU, we will set you up in all of these avenues so that you can be successful. Buffs with a Brand is our educational programming that we do throughout the year. And there are various ways for you to get as involved as you want in name, image, and likeness. I look forward to meeting you all as well.
Hi, everyone. My name is Deandra Walker. I serve as our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Coordinator, and I believe Dewan is on the call if you want to introduce yourself, Dewan.
How's it going, team? My name is Dewan Baker. I serve as our Associate Athletic Director for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. I work with Deandra on a day-to-day basis in our DEI program, and I'm going to kick it back to Deandra.
So we are your DEI team here. Just a couple of things about us. So if you want to get involved right away, so we have C United, which is our student-led group, kind of a spot for you to share your voice, kind of share your opinions as well, and engage in dialogue with us outside of just your team setting. We also have a number of events that we have throughout the year. So some photos at the bottom. So we have, we celebrate all the cultural heritage months. We have lunch and learns where we have dialogues during the lunch hour. And then we also have a number of professional and personal kind of opportunities for you to engage in as well. So if you're interested in any of those things, please send either of us an email.
Awesome. My name is Cody McSorley. I'm the academic mentor within the Herbst Academic Center. And so what the HAC does is basically just helps that transition academically. Make sure that everyone has a smooth transition. We're getting good grades. We're developing good study habits. And this is where your academic coordinators for each sport will be housed within. So we are on the second floor of Dow Ward Athletic Center. This is, again, you'll work with coordinators to get your travel letters for when you're in season, help out with priority registration if you need to add or drop class, if you need to borrow a laptop or calculator or help get your books. All that can be done within Dow Ward and the HAC. And then perfect. And so these are just some of the names and faces. I'm not going to go through them all because there's a lot and you won't work with all of them. But you know, like I said, we're in Dow Ward. As you walk through, feel free to say hi. Everyone's great. A lot of people from CU as well. And so you can kind of get familiar with them. And I think there's just one more slide with some of the academic mentors and the learning specialists within the HAC.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. Excited to see everyone's faces today. I'm Marissa Holiday. I'm one of the athletic trainers, part of this goofy team here on the slide. We are your go-to person in case you ever get injured or have any illnesses. We help coordinate any and all of your medical needs and care. We have a great staff that is here quite often. We like to put in our hours just to be available for you. And we also work closely with our team physicians, basically that we have every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. But yeah, basically we help with any ankle taping, any illnesses. If you were to get injured out on the field, we're the first person to respond to your injury. So we just help with that with your medical services. And we also work closely with the strength and conditioning staff. So here on the screen, you'll see the football strength and conditioning staff. If you are a football athlete currently, I'm sure you already are familiar with all four of these faces. And then next will be the Olympic staff. Some of you that are coming in later this summer and in the fall will be able to meet your strength and conditioning coach. They seem to like to torture you, but I promise it is for your good health and safety reasons, to make sure that you are performing at your optimal level as a D1 athlete. And then lastly, we have, oh, sorry, I'll let Erin go. Oh, there you go. So we also have a great nutritional staff that is filled with dietitians that are here for any nutritional consults, as well as provide the 3 meals like Rick mentioned earlier today. That is just amazing food up in training table that is shared with all sports. There's not just football only section or basketball only. You have different fueling stations throughout the campus as well. So like over at the event center where We have the court sports and lacrosse. They have a fueling station. So in case you have early morning practices and need to grab food on the go, there's food readily available for you there. They're great staff that provide some amazing meals, but also great nutritional consultation.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Erin Rubin King. I am the Associate Director of our Psychological Health and Performance Department. So these are some of the folks that you will see in our department. So Dr. Rachel Walker, and then Allie Mallory, who is our Clinical Administrative Specialist, and she's also going to be a trainee this year. So she'll be helping with individual sessions as well as sport performance workshops. And then we have more people joining our staff this fall. So before we move to the next slide, if everyone could put our phone number into their phone, that would be awesome. Or write it down if you don't have your phone with you. It's really important. So we have just to schedule, you can call our main line, but we also have the Buffs helpline, which is available 24/7 every single day of the week of the year, and you can talk to a licensed clinician at any point. So even if it's 2 a.m. and you're struggling, you can always call and someone will talk to you. So make sure you put that number in, and then we can move to the next slide. It might be on that one too. Maybe not. We'll get to it later too. So these are all the things that we do. We do individual appointments. So this is ongoing counseling for mental health, but also for sport performance. So we also train from the mental side, just like you need to train your physical fitness, you need to train your mental fitness. And so we offer individual sessions. These are all confidential. And so coaches, random people we see on the street don't know that you're coming in to meet with us unless you give us permission. And then we also do, if you get a concussion, we'll meet with you. Drug testing appointments, we'll meet with you. We also offer groups and different groups throughout the semester. So injury support group, we've had a body image group in the past. And then we'll do team workshops. So based on what your coaches are looking for, what the team is needing, we can come in and do some skill building workshops with the team. We also have the Buffs helpline that I mentioned. We try to get out and educate, whether that's staff or student athletes, on different mental health topics. Boulder Buffs, I would love for all of you to join. It is a peer advocacy group for mental health within athletics. And so it was formed by former student athletes, and we get together about once a month to talk about ways that we can help destigmatize mental health in athletics. We also do a podcast and push out different material on our Instagram and things like that. And then we also do our best to get out of the office and attend practices, come to games, and help support you in different ways. So please don't be a stranger. We would love to see all of you.
Okay, so I just want to thank every single one of the my colleagues who were able to hop on and just tell us a little bit about their different departments that they work in. And I hope all of you have been paying attention, because we're going to actually get into a activity right now, and we're going to go into our cohorts. So what's going to happen is every single time that we meet over the summer, we will have a little bit of designated time for you to go into a small breakout room with a staff member, as well as about 12 other student athletes, give or take, every single week. This is your home base. This is your cohort. This is where you can ask the questions, you can figure things out. And this is where we really want you to try to help build community between all of the teams. So you might not see somebody else who's on your team in this room, and that is the goal, because we don't want you to only be friends with just your team. So like I said, this is a great place for you to ask questions and to learn more. And just, so today we're going to do a little bit of an introduction of yourself. So be ready with some interesting facts about you. We're going to get some contact information and learn a little bit more about your cohort leaders as well. So right now, I'm going to send you all into a breakout room for about 25 minutes, and we'll see you in a little bit so that we can wrap it up once you're finished. So, sound good? Okay.
So like Catherine explained, this is our cohort. So we're actually cohort number 1. You'll stay in this small group for when we do activities and stuff all summer and probably throughout the year unless we have to reshuffle because new people come. But in general, during sessions, when we do activities or breakout sessions, you will be here in cohort number 1 with me. So like I said, my name is Abby Shea. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for Name, Image, and Likeness, or NIL. I've been here at CU this is my 9th football season, or going to be my 9th school year. Grew up a big CU fan. My dad and my grandpa both played basketball here. So it is a joy for me to be here supporting the Buffs. I'm from Highlands Ranch, which is south of Denver, so here in Colorado. And obviously those other questions are up for you. So how about first person at the top? Vanessa, will you introduce yourself with these questions, please?
Sure. I'm Vanessa Go. I'm from Southern California. I'm going to play for the women's golf team, and I'm most excited about learning new things and meeting new people.
Excellent. Vanessa, it's nice to meet you. Hope, how about you?
My name's Hope. I'm from Arizona. My sport is soccer.
What is so funny?
I'm most excited to play in the games.
Playing the games under the new lights. Our soccer stadium is getting lights. It's been a very long time coming. So this will be our first season ever with night games, which is very exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yes, it'll be very fun. Hassan, why don't you go?
My name is Hassan. I'm from Senegal, and I've been in Colorado since 3 years now, and I'm in the basketball team.
What are you most excited for as you start college?
I think meeting people, that's for sure, and just try to win.
Yeah, there we go. Alan, how about you go?
My name's Alan, but my nickname is Trey. I just don't know why it showed up as Alan. And I'm from Steamboat, Colorado. I'm a Nordic skier, and I'm just excited for the new experiences and to meet lots of new people.
Hank, you're up.
Hello, my name is Hank. I'm from Denver. I play football, and I'm most excited to meet new people and experience college.
And since you've probably been here the longest, Hank, how is the food that everyone's been talking about?
It's been great. Yeah, the chefs, they do a great job.
Grace, you're up.
Hi, my name is Grace. I'm from Southern California, and I'm really excited to meet a lot of people and play under the lights at Prenop. I also play women's soccer.
All right. Jaden, your turn.
My name is Jaden, but you can call me Tink. I'm from Dallas. I play basketball, and what I'm most excited about is the season, hooping.
Tink, how do you spell that? T-I-N-K?
Tink, yes.
Where did that come from?
My dad gave it to me when I was a baby.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I go by.
Okay, then we will make note of that. Trey and Tink, sorry you guys got proper named while you were here. My name's Abigail, so I share similar things that I go by a different name than that shows up. Okay, so here are the things that we are going to learn today. So if you need to find a staff member's information, there are a couple places you can go. You can go to Teamworks, which I think at least some of you are on Teamworks already. Is that correct? Some of you know what that is. That has lots of staff members' information, and you can DM them right on the Teamworks app. Another place, oops, I just sent that to everybody. I don't know. Is the staff directory. So put that in the chat. that is a good place to find people's maybe names and faces in case you need to be in contact. You can also ask like your coach, your academic coordinator. They will help you find everyone you need to talk to. Okay, now things that we learned or we're supposed to learn. You wake up with a GI issue, a medical emergency. Who do you call first? Anybody? We just talked about this. They're their first line of defense. Not everyone answer at once. Hank, you know who to call. if you have a medical-
I'm gonna say the coach.
So you should actually call your trainer. So you should call Raleigh, Asan. No.
Okay.
If you have a medical
I'm gonna call
emergency.
Steve. I'm gonna call
Okay, you
Steve.
can also call Steve. Yep. So if
Yep.
anyone during your time in college, when you have a medical emergency, you can call your athletic trainer, who you will all meet and you will get to know. And if you call someone else, like your strength coach, they'll probably connect you to the athletic trainer. So even though they do sports injuries, like hopefully no one sprains an ankle or whatever, they also help, like if you think you have strep throat, they can help figure out what doctor, where to go on campus, how to get medicine, things like that. So your athletic trainer should be your first stop for any sort of medical issues that you have during your time here. Another thing we learned when everyone introduced themselves, say you want to get a job next summer to help earn a little cash over the summer. Where would you start of the people that introduce themselves? It's right in the name. Vanessa, I know you know. Where would you start?
You know, I know.
Yeah, because you were paying attention to all the people that introduced themselves.
Well, I feel like it would probably be either you or no, it'd probably be you for NIL.
So I can help also, yep. But when Lauren and Catherine, who was the main person who was talking, they work in leadership and career development. So that's an
Okay, well, that
office.
makes sense.
Yeah, see, I told you. It's
I
right in the
think I
name.
missed the first beginning part of the
Okay.
meeting. Sorry.
So they introduce themselves, yeah, towards the beginning. They do career like long term, help you with the resume, but also career like short term, like maybe you want to have a internship or you want to shadow someone in a career field that you're interested in. That's all through leadership and career development. Another person we met, well, we met two of them, Deandra and Dewan introduced themselves. They are in DEI, so we use a lot of acronyms in college. DEI stands for diversity, excellence, and inclusion. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. And they have lots of events that you can get involved with. We do lots of Heritage Month celebrations. And then you met them earlier, that's DEI. So try to start learning all these acronyms. Oh. Now, Vanessa, you jumped the gun here. So say you want to do NIL stuff. Who do you go to if you, a company sent you a DM and they want to give you free products? Who do you talk to about that? Me. Myself and then my colleague Sadie Baker. We are on the 5th floor of the Champion Center, and we do all things NIL. It is a confusing thing, but it's really exciting. So we are here to help you all learn how to do NIL and how to do NIL properly. Did anyone save the Buff helpline number that Dr. Reuben King that she gave? Did anyone see that? So this is important. I think you should all save this in your phone. Obviously, I hope nothing bad happens to you, but sometimes we all just need a little help. And if you are feeling down in the dumps, or you had a really bad practice, or maybe you got word that you are going to be out for a while with an injury, all of that stuff all of that mental and emotional challenges that you're going to face. That is psychological health and performance. So another acronym, we call them PHP. So if something bad happens, if there's an emergency like at night or outside of business hours, that's when you would call the Buffs helpline. That's at 303-735-7182 number. Just because obviously our psychologists and our therapists only work business hours, but we know that something can happen at any time of the day. So that's how you would start there. And they will get you connected to the services that you need. So another person that you guys met is PHP. That is different from all the other acronyms. That is psychological health and performance. Where is the Herbst Academic Center? Hank, you know where it is. What's the building called? You've been there.
Yeah, I'm actually in it right
What building are you in right now?
now. Is it not called the Herbst Academic Center?
So the building itself is called Dow Ward.
Oh, Dow Ward, that's right.
Yep. So we have two main buildings, Champion Center, and then across the bridge is Dow Ward. So Dow Ward is where Herbst Academic Center is. It is where PHP, Psychological Health and Performance is, and soon to be some other, there's a trainer in there. If you are an Olympic sport, that is where your trainer will be. There is golf, soccer, that's where your locker rooms are. All of that stuff is ski, your locker room's there too. All that stuff is in Dow Ward, which is where the Herbst Academic Center is. Okay, I think I went too far. So like Catherine said, we have one of these every week for 5 weeks. So it's just a little bit of summer session. It is an hour long on Wednesdays. So if you could please be sitting still someplace, Asan, that would be helpful instead of roaming around the campus, because we will start to meet a lot more services and resources and figure out what it takes to be successful here at CU. Like I just said, it's on Wednesdays, except for next week is a Thursday because of 4th of July. So we're all going to have to be adaptive. Wednesday, Thursday, and then all Wednesdays. It is on your Teamworks. Does anyone not know what Teamworks is? We all are familiar with what that is. I know like football, basketballs, you guys probably know. Soccer, are you guys up and running on Teamworks? Yes, no?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Teamworks is obviously you guys know that has an app. You can add your own stuff to that calendar also. So if you're used to using like an Apple, iCloud or Google Cal or whatever, if you use it on Teamworks, like say you have a dentist appointment and you put that on Teamworks, your coaches can see that and they know not to schedule something else for you there. So even though Teamworks is mostly everyone else putting stuff on your calendar, know that you all can put your own stuff on your own calendar. You could sync it with all your other digital calendars if that's another place you prefer to use. But our goal with Teamworks is to make sure that everything is in one place, both for you, so you know what's expected of you, and also from your coaches so that they know what you are doing. So all the Teamwork sessions, I started saying that because all of the first year program sessions are on Teamworks, in case you forget when it is and what the Zoom is and how to get there. Cool. Hope, where are you driving to?
I'm driving to Arizona.
Oh, from where?
Well, I had a tournament in California, so I'm going back home.
Okay, how'd you guys do in the tournament?
We won 2 games and lost 1.
Okay.
It's a short tournament.
Yeah, because we lost, so I had to go to the losers bracket.
It's all right. I bet it was very hot.
It's actually nice.
It has been toasty here. Grace and Vanessa, you guys both said Southern California. What's your high school? Maybe you're close by each other.
I'm from Orange County. I went to Orange Lutheran.
I am also in Orange County, but I'm in Southern Orange County.
Okay,
What high school did you go to?
I went to California Preparatory, which is like an online school.
Golfers.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of things to do. All right. I think that we maybe are going to get sent back into the main thing. Oh, nope. Never mind. We're not.
It says 7 minutes in the
Okay,
top
I
right
think
corner.
Catherine is gonna. I think she texted me. We're gonna end with. Anyways, Grace, are you out here yet? Are you in Boulder?
I'm out here in Colorado. I'm staying in Denver for now until I move on campus for summer.
Ah, okay. So then what have we got? Jaden, you're on campus, right? Tink, sorry, it'll come to me. I'll get there. Oh, sorry, I think 2-minute warning. Okay. Sorry, Tink, I think you're muted. Are you muted or am I muted? How about now? Oh, apparently no one. Can anyone else hear her? Okay, well, you don't have to say anything for now. Trey, when are you moving to Boulder?
I forget my moving date at the moment, but I'm just moving in August.
And what, do you have a dorm assignment yet?
Yeah,
Where are you living?
Baker.
Baker. All right, Vanessa, where are you living?
I move in August 21st to Kittredge Central.
Kit Central. Hank, I know we're bopping you around, but what's your fall dorm?
I'll be in Baker for the fall, but I'm in on that right now.
You're in Arnett this summer?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 2 Bakers. Asan, do you know where you're living in the fall? No, I don't know either. Hope, where are you living in the fall? What's your dorm? Or Hope is frozen. Grace, what's your dorm?
I'll be in Arnett in the summer and then Baker in the fall.
Okay, so we got 3 Bakers. Jaden, I don't know if I can hear you, but what dorm were you in the fall? Still nothing. Okay, we are getting sent out. So I will see you all next week. If you can't make it or if you have a conflict, you can email Catherine or you can email me if that is easier. I'm also on Teamworks. I think I'm under compliance on Teamworks because that's where I've always been. But I also think I made all the calendar appointments, so you can find my info there. But we will do this again next Thursday. Remember, not Wednesday, Thursday. We're gonna go back to the big group, chat a little about things, and then I think we're gonna finish early so you guys can go out and enjoy some more summertime.
As you all are starting to come back, did you learn anything about your cohort leader or something about CU that you hadn't known previously? I know you guys were quiet in there, so I'm going to try to pull it out of you. I promise this is the quietest you'll ever be with this entire group ever, because we're just getting to know each other. So, and I'll call on someone. Tristan, what did you learn? Tristan Jackson, welcome. I'm gonna call you out. What did you learn?
I just kind of learned like where to go to find help and like other resources such as medical staff and just knowing who to go to for specific situations. So
Love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate you getting, letting me call you out. What about Kyla? I see you laughing over there. So you must have a great sense of humor. I want to hear something fun that you learned about CU.
Oh, sorry, I was just mid-bite. Sorry, what did I learn about CU?
Yeah, something that you figured out or learned or whatever.
Looking at all the hikes around CU.
Ooh.
Finding things to do like around the campus and stuff.
Yes. There's only like 1 or 2 things that we can do around campus. So love it. Anyone else? I'm going to call on 2 more people to tell me if there's something interesting that you learned about CU or something that you're excited about. The faster you answer it, the faster we get off the call. So if that's not incentive enough.
I learned that Rafi was a girl, so that was pretty interesting.
Heck yeah. She runs 40 miles an hour.
Well, that's like really, really fast. That's crazy fast. Blazing.
Real fast. So you guys are that's gonna be fun to get to see her in the fall. So, all right, 1 more person who wants to take a chance and say what you learned, something interesting. Or I'll call someone out. My specialty. All right, I'm picking Pia. What'd you learn?
I knew that you will call me.
Sorry?
I don't know.
Where are you in the world right now?
Slovenia.
Okay, so you're going to get to come out to Colorado soon. We're going to be excited to have you out here. So I love it. There's a fun group of international students who come out here too. So, okay, well, thank you all so much for letting me pick on you a little bit. Like I said, I know this is the first time that you're seeing a lot of these brand new faces and just kind of a lot of information. So I know it's hard, especially for this first one, to have a voice, take a chance to say something. So my hope is for next time you get to build a little bit more community within those cohorts, and we can keep pushing us forwards, because we're all buffs at this point, right? So we have only a couple more things that we have to do today before we get you out on time. So this is just a screenshot real quick of the Canvas course. So this you all have had the information about Canvas sent to you, and it has been put onto the email that I have sent out to you. Canvas is a really wonderful way for you to be able to have everything organized for everything academic related. And so if you all just make sure that you should have been able to receive a little link to make sure that you can sign into the Canvas course. There is going to be a different invitation that will put you into the HERPS Academic Center, or the HAC, what we call it here, to find the first year program summer sessions if you have missed any, or if you want to go back and see if there's any information that you may have missed. So you'll just need to opt into that. If you haven't received that yet, then we'll make sure that that gets done by next week. So no stress if that's not something that you have on there quite yet. But that is something that is another great resource that is available to you. All right, so big question, and I'm going to ask for someone to answer, and there's something drawn on it, even cooler. What? I swear some of these things have changed. When is our next session? Can anyone say it out loud and tell me?
Next Thursday.
July 6th.
July 6th.
July 6th.
Yes. Thursday, 1 p.m. Mountain. Thank you so much for those who helped me with the participation. Yes, so that is the only week this summer that we will be meeting on Thursday. So just make sure that you stay tuned for that one for next week. And then lastly, another really great way for you to stay up to date with everything that we have available to you at CU in our athletic department is by starting to follow us. So there are a lot of different Instagram accounts, there's Twitter accounts, there's things that you are going to learn about, especially next week when we talk about communication a little bit more, that we want to make sure that you are privy to and you know all of the things that you're getting updated on. So make sure that you start following us. So if you can take a screenshot of this. You can go and follow all of these different accounts afterwards. Also, as you know, we are communicating with you on your CU email account. So if you have not gotten used to checking your CU email account, please make sure that you start doing that, getting the notifications on your phone, your computer, wherever that might be. That's just something that's going to help you in the long run. So beyond that, like I said, we are going to be talking about effective communication next week and really just all of the ways that you can communicate as an adult. Because it's going to be on you. You all will have a lot of agency and responsibility that you will have to take on as you become a college student athlete. So we're really excited to get to chat with you about all of that. Before we run, does anybody have any questions? Are we, I don't know, are we having any other thoughts, questions, anything that we want to hit on before we go? I will take that as a sweet, you get 4 minutes back. Thank you all so much for being here. Cannot wait to see you next week. Go Buffs. Have a great rest of your week, okay?